Hello, welcome to Section 3 Data Validation, where we'll make use of regexes to validate the data which we receive from our user registration form. We'll learn about special characters or meta characters which are used in the construction of regexes. As we've seen earlier, a regular expression is just a string. But what gives it special meaning is the use of special characters or meta characters, and this is the list of characters. I'm probably missing a few, but I'm sure you will not need more than this, and I would highly recommend you take a printout of the slide, or if you probably take a screenshot and keep it handy. You will require this often, and believe me, after a few months or probably even after a few weeks, you will know all of this by heart and it will be at the tip of your fingers. What we'll do is we'll go to the REPL quite frequently and exercise our fingers and exercise our brains and understand how to use these meta characters. Before we go to the REPL, I want to make sure that you're aware of these two functions which are available in the RE module, search and match. Okay, let's go to the REPL. We are inside the REPL. Let's import the RE module. And there's a handy help in the REPL, so you can actually do help RE. You have the entire documentation inside the REPL. Isn't that nice? You can browse you can also already see the special characters. And you'll see the following functions: match, full match, search, sub. So Python is high-level language. It's extremely easy to use and the documentation is excellent. Make sure you read the documentation. Alright, so let's create a regular expression. We'll call it the variable regex, and let's try \d. Do you remember \d will match a digit from 0 to 9? So let's try this, right? And a string to match again. So let's create a number, let's say 5. Now the idea is we want to match or search the variable number contains a digit. We can do that using the \d meta character. Let's check the documentation for re.search and look at the function definition. First argument is the pattern, the string you want to match against, and flags. Let's ignore flags for now. So need to do re.search pattern, which is regex, and the number, which is the string we are searching against. So we're going to use re.search. The first argument is the pattern and the second is a string which you want to search again. Well, it says that the second argument should be a string. Remember, regular expressions match against strings. Number is right now an integer. We can either convert to a string, or what I'll do for now is I'll just create a string. Now this should work. Type number is string, and let's try our search again. And remember, all the regular functions, or most of them, return a match object. We'll learn more about the match object further on in this course. For now, let's assume that it returns an object. If it fails, it will not return a match object. So what was our pattern? \d, and we were trying to search against 5. Let's modify number and give it a character. Let's see if this matches. So now we have successfully used a regular expression to search a string, to match against a string and determine whether it contains a number or not. Remember, we have two. There's search and match. If you Google, you'll find that there are some guys saying that, oh, it's probably faster to use match. But there's not much difference. The only difference you need to be aware of is match starts from the beginning of the string, while search, which is the entire string. I personally recommend you use search most of the time. And when you're aware that you need to do regular expressions millions and millions of times in your code, you might think that, okay, probably I'll use match sometimes, but on the overall, make sure you use search throughout. So we are back to our meta characters. I'll quickly go to them. \d is digit from 0 to 9, matches a word character. We'll further on learn about character classes, capture, alternation, question, asterisk, plus, minus, and the others. I would like to point out the use of the \ character at this time. Let's say you need to match a string which contains a carrot. So what you will do is you will create a pattern and you will tell, oh, I want to match a carrot, right? And let us try this. Search, remember, search pattern inside string. Okay, we got a match object. So we have pattern and this is our string, and let me do a search pattern against string. We look at the match object further on, but let me tell you something. Take the method of m.group. The idea is that if m.group does not return anything, it means the regular expression failed. Why do you think? We were searching for the carrot. Our pattern contained a carrot. But remember, a carrot is a meta character. It's searching for the start of a string. When your string contains a meta character, you need to escape it in your pattern using a backslash. So I'll say my pattern should be, so I'm searching for a literal carrot. I'm not using carrot as a meta character. Will this work? And if you do m.group, so we learn more about these meta characters in this course. I really wanted to point out the use of backslash because you need to escape any characters which are literally in your string.